Hi there, Brock VandenBerg, President of TaliMar Financial and Fund Manager for TaliMar Income Fund 1. Just got back from the Geraci Captivate event in Las Vegas. For those that are not familiar with the Geraci Captivate event, Geraci is one of the larger law firms that are in the private real estate debt space. They're the ones that put together our fund documentation. They host two big events. You've got Captivate and Innovate. Both events are really targeted to the private debt space, bringing all private lenders, national, regional, local players together. It's an opportunity to learn kind of what's going on in the industry, both from a market standpoint, also from a regulatory standpoint. Also opportunity to network with other private lenders across the country, learn more about how you can run your business a little better. And then third is meeting up with all the vendors that service our space. So wanted to talk about kind of two or actually three main takeaways that I had from the event. Number one, the industry continues to grow exponentially. And really it's because of a aging housing stock. So a lot of these homes are 50 plus years old. They are functionally obsolescent. And so the private capital or private funds have recognized this and are really driving capital to those investors that are buying up these homes and renovating them and either selling them or actually holding them as rentals. So the market continues to grow as the housing stock ages, and quite frankly, there just isn't enough housing being built. So that's the number one takeaway. Number two takeaway that I got is that the larger funds are just getting larger. So you've seen a lot of capital continuing to enter the market. As many of you are aware, there is now, you're able to securitize this debt. So when I say securitize, in the conventional world, when you have a home loan, they'll bundle up these loans and then sell them off to Wall Street. They're now doing that on the private debt space, and it's getting larger. So that means there's just more capital entering the marketplace. Some would say, well, that's additional competition. That is true. But what I feel like it does is it kind of solidifies the fact that this industry is at the institutional level now. When I first got started, it was a very localized business. Very fractional. There wasn't any kind of consistency amongst lenders. You're starting to see that consistency at the national level, especially as these large national lenders continue to get bigger. And then the third takeaway is there's a lot more regulatory scrutiny on the private real estate debt market. Obviously, coming out of 2008, we saw it really more on the commercial mortgage side. But you're starting to see that come into the private debt space for real estate investors, especially here in the state of California. You probably heard about some regulations regarding the ability to charge default interest on late payments. But generally, you're seeing a lot more scrutiny onto the private debt space. So those are the three main takeaways that I had from the event. If you're ever interested in learning more about these events or Geraci, check out their website. I'll go ahead and put a link below, and you can learn more about these events. Great way to network and learn about what's going on in the private debt space nationally.